Well, you made it. Congratulations on 5 days full of tips and tricks that are hopefully going to be game changers in setting up your days, weeks, months, years for success, and hopefully just changing some habits that will truly be game changers for you. And on that note, I want to share a process that I went through several years ago at a workshop. This was probably the most impactful exercise that I have gone through in my life. So I'm going to share it with you, and I am going to invite you to actually go through the exercise yourself. So it was day 2 of a workshop that promised that in 48 hours we were going to 10x our life. And in fact, I did come away with lots of tips and tricks, but this particular exercise was the biggest game changer and one that I have continued to share and repeat in my own life. The moderator asked us to clean off our desks and put away all of our technology. He then asked his team to hand us all 3 pieces of paper, an envelope, and a blue pen. He advised that he was going to put 20 minutes on the clock. So the purpose of the 20 minutes was to ensure that we wrote with full transparency and authenticity a response to what he was going to put in front of us, so that we didn't ruminate or dwell on what we could write or should write, but we just let it flow naturally. And then what he did is he asked us to write our eulogy. Not our obituary, so not what appears in the newspaper, but rather our eulogy. The words that people will say about us when we are no longer here, or more importantly, the words we hope people will say about us when we are no longer here. He then put 20 minutes on the clock. He put on Tim McGraw's Live Like You're Dying that played on repeat, and off we went to write. The importance of this exercise is that while I am a firm believer that we live and continue to move in the direction of our goals and our vision, I am also a firm believer that we live very much in the moment, that there is a balance between our future and living in the present. And the way to ensure that we honorably do that is to not only understand our vision, but understand the legacy that we want to leave behind. It is in the connecting of these two very important beliefs that we have for ourselves that we find the perfect balance in living our days. So I'm going to leave that with you to ponder, and I will leave it with you to do that exercise. And should you ever like to discuss it or share it, then please do not hesitate to reach out. I wish you all great success in your days, weeks, months, years, and life.